Hey everyone, Friday is here and we have a brand new update for you. Version 2.3 is now live and you can go ahead and update your plugins as well as visit the agency dashboard to see all of the new goodies that we've released this past month. So let's have a look at what we have. First of all, there's a new screen called time entries that allows you to manage all of the time entries. And then we have stacked timers, so you can have multiple timers not running at the same time, but working on them at the same time, so you can jump between different tasks as needed. We also created a really cool way to sort websites and tasks within the agency dashboard. You can now delete files from the agency dashboard, and a brand new feature that was released to the client interface plugin, responsive mode. So let's dive in and see what each one of these does. We're going to start with time entries and stacked timers. So I'm going to pull up my agency dashboard here, and you will notice that you have a brand new tab here that's called time entries. I'm going to click on that and you will find all of the time entries that you've recorded based on the different users, now we can even add descriptions to the time entries based on the tasks, the site, start and end date, billable or not, as well as the exact time that was tracked. But we're giving you also like a quick rundown of each one of those items. Now, if you click here on the side and jump between the different websites, you will see the entries that were recorded for each one of these sites, right? For these ones, I don't have any. Let's go to one that I do have some, right? There we go. We can also filter on the right-hand side based on the different dates and create some custom date range if we need. Just show stuff from specific users, as well as see only billable, only non-billable, and billable and non-billable as well. If I want to make this time entry billable, I just need to click on it, and there we go. It's now part of this time. Also, I can create time entries by choosing the different websites that I want to place these guys on. So for example, let's choose this one. Right, I'll choose a task. Please change this image and assign the different user, the user that worked on this, and the time, the date, and so on. I can even leave a little note here and mark the task as complete directly from the time entry if needed. And of course, I can also make this billable or not. If we're going to change the time, it's going to give me the exact time here of how long this actually took. So this one would be 46 minutes. Only thing left to do is to log the time. And there it is. I can also export a report of what I'm currently seeing in my view. So if I'm going to click on export PDF, now I have a PDF with my username here, and we can see that we have the Atarim logo on the top right. If you change it to your own logo within the global settings, this will brand this PDF with your own logo. So you can just take this and send this over to your client with a timesheet of whatever you worked on. Now, let's go to the task center as well as the boards and see the stacked timers. So I already have one running here, and we have a task, so I can actually start. Oh, there's already a timer active for this task. So I'm going to go to a different task here and start a new timer for this. And you can see that the old one is now unclickable, and now I'm tracking this task. I'm going to go to another one and add another timer. It's going to stop the one I worked on and going to start a brand new one that probably already had, make the logo bigger, had some time tracked on it. From here, I can click on this to add some description and make this task billable, or delete this if I want to. And I can go to and log these different time entries just by clicking here, adding the description, and so on. Now, if you have multiple users tracking time for the same task, this will stack the time that was recorded for this particular task to show you the total time that was tracked to work on this task. We can also estimate how long this task is gonna take, and this is a great exercise to learn how long things really take. Just click on it and add the time that you want. Next up, we're going to look at the sortable websites and tasks within the agency dashboard. Let's go back in here, and you will notice that you have those two new icons that were added to the top area, as well as on the boards where you can also see the time tracking, but we can also sort the websites. You can just click on this, and that will allow you to organize the websites here in this list. Newest websites first, oldest websites first, latest tasks first, oldest tasks first, most tasks first, A to Z, Z to A, right? So we're going to go back to the task center, and we can do the same thing for the tasks found with different filters. Priority, high to low, priority low to high, open to done for the status, done to open, See that, right? These are all the done to open, and we can do open to done. And we can see all of these guys here. And we can also sort based on the priority, high to low. So we're gonna get all the red ones first, right? And we're gonna see low to high as well. Now we're gonna go to the client interface plugin to check out the new responsive mode. So I have this demo environment here, and you will notice that you have two new icons that were added to the bottom bar. And if I'm going to click on the tablet view, it's going to give me this brand new view that I can leave comments on. So I'm going to create a comment and inspect the page in a tablet view. From here, I can also move to mobile view and see the different tasks and leave different comments. I can change the zoom. Click on comment and create a brand new comment. Right. I can also go to desktop view in a different type of layout, just so that I can jump around between the different tasks and see how things are laid out. If the screen is too big, I'm just going to make it a little smaller here. That's it. To close responsive mode, I'm just going to go back to standard view. And finally, we have a small bonus for you. You can now delete files directly from inside the agency dashboard. Let's have a look. So we have this beautiful picture of my little girl, and we can either push this to the media folder, which I'm going to do now. And this, by clicking this is going to minify the image for web, so you don't need to take this to Photoshop or something like that, and upload it directly into the media folder of this particular website. But I can now also delete this from the agency dashboard. So as we're wrapping this up, we have a few things that are coming up that I wanted to keep you in the loop about. So first of all, email inbox, basically replacing Zendesk or Freshdesk or anything like that, opening a new channel of communication directly from inside the agency dashboard that will automatically filter all of the requests that are coming from different clients into their relevant websites based on the emails that they have inside the WordPress websites. So that is in the final stages of testing, and I'm excited to release that as soon as possible. And then we're also working on a Zapier and webhooks integration. We're first going to release Zapier, so probably even in the upcoming week, I'm going to invite a few users from the Facebook group to come in and test the Zapier integration for like a bit of a beta for this feature. And based on the results there, we're going to continue to build the webhooks integration straight after that. Also, for the upcoming release, version 2.4, we're going to be adding rich text into the comments. And also, in parallel to all of these, we're working on a solution that will allow you to use Atarim on every website in the world. You just drop in a link and you got it. So thanks for joining me today. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you on the next update.